And I have to say that this would be a really simple and easy video to do, but it's not that easy. And let me just tell you why. I'm going to give it to you straight. I know most people will not say this to you. Most people don't even care enough to let you know, but I care enough to let you know. And I'm going to give you the real tea on this topic. And here it is. Welcome back. It's your favorite Dr. Honey, Dr. Faith Abraham, and my dear beauty. Welcome back to our channel. We are here to talk about some tips, tricks, and tidbits on how you can take your life from A to Z and all the way into six figures. Okay? And listen, if you are new here, welcome. Thank you for clicking play. I do express gratitude to you. But honey, if you are interested in topics on personal growth, coaching, online business, just shining in all your pizzazz that you have, honey, then this is the place for you. Go ahead and smack that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up, because that's what we talk about, because that's what we're about. Okay, we're about that life. All right, if you're about that life, you're in the right place. Today we are talking about additional streams of income. And every time I say stream, I always think of clearly can see my hands. I always think of flowing river, right? Just ample amount of good things coming, i.e. money flowing and coming in. And I have to say that this would be a really simple and easy video to do, but it's not that easy. And let me just tell you why. I'm going to give it to you straight. I know most people will not say this to you. Most people don't even care enough to let you know, but I care enough to let you know. And I'm going to give you the real tea on this topic. And here it is. The truth is, you don't need to have 2, 3, 5 businesses to have multiple streams of income. All you need is one. I know. Hear me and hear me very well. You don't need to have several different businesses to have multiple streams of income. You only need one solid business. And from that business, you can have several streams of income. Today, I'm going to talk about 5 streams of income that a coach can create and develop for themselves. And I'm not even talking about one-on-ones. So exactly, put that to the side. I got five. You need to share this video with somebody. 5, okay, streams of income that you are going to be able to create just by being a coach. I'll also throw in a couple of other examples, just whatever comes to me randomly, just so that you can really see it. But I need you to understand that you don't need to have all of these different businesses. In fact, it is business suicide to have more than 1 or 2 businesses, especially when you are a solopreneur. It's a lot of work. If you're going to have another business, then the first business needs to be bringing in at least $10K a month. Okay, if you're not there yet at $10K a month, then don't even start another one. Master the first one first, so that the strategies and plans and implementation that you have learned from the first one can carry into the second one. And even when you start that second one, it'll be up and running in no time. It's not going to take you the same amount of time when you start the second one as it did when you started the first one, right? Count the cost. For real. So it's count the cost. Don't just sit there and be going into stuff because you like it, because people are telling you. You got to be strategic. You got to count the cost. I can honestly tell you, when I first started coaching, I did not make a lot of money. My first year was great, but it was hell. I was so tired because I was literally charging, I definitely wasn't charging enough. Let's just be clear on that. But also too, the majority of my income came from one-on-ones. So in order for me, literally I was self-employed. I was not a business owner. I didn't own the business. The business owned me. So So if I didn't clock in and I didn't have a one-on-one session with somebody, I wasn't making any money. Therefore, I was in the office sun up to sundown, taking calls on all these different platforms and directories and stuff like that, just like garnering business and clients and stuff like that. And then I got them in. I wasn't even charging them what I should have. Then because I actually care, if someone came to me with something that I wasn't like so familiar with, or they said some certain things, and I was like, I need to educate myself on, because that's the type of person I am. Like, yeah, I might know a little bit, but if I can get more information so I can better help my client, that's what I'm going to do. So guess what? I already sat with the person, right? Now I'm doing research and doing all this stuff for them on the back end. There's no financial compensation for that, because I don't even charge enough, and I can't charge them for extra because, hey, I'm doing more research just to help you. I ain't gonna pay for that, So I wasn't making a lot of money, but I was exhausted. I was getting fat. My kids were living it up because there was a pizza parlor next door to my office, and that's what we were eating. And it was just a mess. Okay. I didn't get to six figures in my coaching business, in my coaching and counseling business, just through one-on-ones. No, I got to six figures in my coaching and counseling business via the streams of income. Okay. And I'm also going to say this. It's okay. You may not like me after this. You may not like it, but my goal is not for you to like me per se. It's for me to coach you and help you get to where you want to go quicker. So I'm going to tick you off a couple times, and that's okay. I'm willing to do that. But let me tell you, okay, it does not make sense for you to have a business that's not making more than $10K a month, and you go into a completely different business that is not congruent with the first one. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, when you're in a completely different industry that does not lend itself whatsoever to your first business, like, you're literally setting yourself up for a lot of stress, a lot of money coming out of your pocket, and a lot of frustration. And stress and frustration are not the same, but they go hand in hand, and they mount up, and then you'll go running trying to find a 9-to-5 again because you're frustrated and upset. Look, do the first business right. Be solid, okay? Then from that first business, if you're going to start another business, let it be congruent with what you're doing. So if you are a coach and you're going to start another business, let that be, or even like you're going to be an affiliate, right? Or you're going to have partnership. Let me just stick with affiliate and another business, right? Because affiliate, if you do it right, is a legit business. Okay. You can make a lot of money as an affiliate, but do it with a business or a company that is congruent to you being a coach. For example, I'm a coach. My husband and I have a tech company called Vonza. And Vonza is an online platform where those people who want to run their business online or have an online business can use Vonza to host their courses, physical products, digital products, right? Also too, it has email capture. We're having funnels and sales pages. It has forms and scheduling so that you can literally schedule yourself out on your Vonza platform. So you don't have to have 12 different pieces of software or platforms to run one business. Like, you can have Vonza and run all your stuff for your business in one place, right? Makes sense. And as a coach, that is the software that I use for my business. So, and of course, as a coach, I'm an online business, even if I do see people face to face. Those two businesses, coach and tech company, online business platform, are congruent. They go together. They flow together. It does not make sense for me as a coach, especially a coach, I'm talking about business. Well, okay, as a coach, to go into, greenery. or plants and stuff like that. It doesn't make sense, right? It's not congruent. If I am a coach and I'm a beauty consultant, another business could be a hairline, right? Because you're getting people together. Another business could be a boutique, right? You're getting people together. You're always referring clothes. You might as well have your own clothesline, boutique. That's congruent. It makes sense. So that could definitely be another stream of income for you in that one business, right? Those examples that I just gave would take some work because a boutique and coaching business are two different industries. Nevertheless, they play in together very well, and you could really work that and scale that in a way that would benefit you as a coach. Because you're a consultant, it makes sense. If you're a holistic coach, helping people go vegan, helping people have wellness with herbs and planting their gardens and stuff like that. Okay, now botanicals, oils and stuff like that, having your garden and things like that makes sense because it's congruent, right? You don't want to have all these different businesses. It's going to run you crazy, especially if you don't have a team. You are the team. Like, it's you. It's going to run you crazy. It's going to have a lot of frustration. Okay. So I'm telling you this out of love. I'm telling you this so that you don't feel like, oh, it doesn't work. It doesn't work because you don't have enough time. It doesn't work because you don't have enough help. It doesn't work because you're not on, you don't have a focus, right? Your mind is everywhere. So it's going to be hard. It's not working because you can't be on YouTube and Instagram and Facebook and TikTok and trying to grow all of those social media platforms. Social media is a thing within itself, and I might do a whole video on that. Okay. But that's why it's not working. It's not that it's not a good idea. It's not that you wouldn't succeed in it or it's not for you. It's really just you don't have enough. I know people say, well, Beyonce got 24 hours in a day. I got 24 hours a day. Baby, stop. Beyonce has a whole slew of a team that she pays top money so that they can build out funnels. They can get clothing samples and fonts and do the concerts and the lighting and all that other stuff. Yes, she's the brainchild behind it or what have you, and she says yes or no, but sweet love. She got a whole team behind her, an assistant, stuff that's happening on the background that she don't even have to look at. If it's just you, you do not have the same hours in a day as Beyonce, period. So stop doing that to yourself. Now, let me give you the reason why we're here. I had to tell you that and give you that out of love. The reason why we're here is 5 additional streams that you can make as a coach. Okay, ready? Boom, let's get into it. Number 1, and this is outside of one-on-ones, because that's a whole income stream by itself. Okay. Period. Number 1 is an ebook. And I say ebook, but you can literally throw that ebook onto Amazon, KDP. I have a whole webinar about that. If you want, I'll probably put that webinar in the chat so you can check out that webinar. I did that one, and it got a really, really great response. But you could take that ebook, throw it on Amazon, turn it into a physical book, right? And you are, boom, a certified authorpreneur. Have an ebook, but that book is basically what you're going to use to position yourself as an expert. So whatever that ebook is about, whatever book you're writing, whatever the contents is of that book or the contents are of that book, it needs to be on what it is your niche is, what it is that you're constantly promoting, right? So since I'm a coach, of course, I'm going to have and I'm all about personal growth. I'm going to have a book about personal growth. I'm going to have a book about mentorship. I'm going to have a book about laws of success. I'm going to have, right? Like, I'm going to have books that coincide with me and the type of coach that I am, right? I should, now that I think about it, have a book about online business, because that's what I do. That's what I've mastered. That's what I've been having for 10 years. That's what's put me into a place where I've been awarded and been called an award-winning coach in the Sandy Springs, Georgia area, because that's where I was rocking and rolling at. You did? So that was what I was doing. Like, a lot of people are like, oh yeah, you're a coach, you're a counselor. Yes, but behind the scenes, it's entrepreneur work going on over here, okay? But anyway, number one, an ebook. That ebook could sell for, you could do it for free if you're just trying to get people on your email list. You can do it for $15, $20. I've seen even $40, $37 for an ebook, and that ebook has, a lot of good content in it. I've seen vendors lists as an ebook sold for $90, and it's a download, right? So you could really do a lot just with an ebook, and it's a digital product, so you wouldn't even have to have inventory or stock it up. And like I said, if you did it on Amazon will do the fulfillment for you. That's a whole stream. Digital products can literally take you from making a couple $1,000s a month to taking you right on into $10,000 a month, and you just keep talking about it. You find different ways to market it and put it in front of your audience, and they'll get it. That's a great stream of income. Okay. Number two, you can create a course. Courses are not hard. I promise you. I know when there's things that are new, it takes a little bit for your brain to like wrap itself around, like, oh, I get it. So when you see course, or if I'm talking about course or building a course or something like that, you need to watch the video like over and over again on repeat. You feel me? On repeat. Why? Because that will help your brain to absorb it, and then you can see yourself doing it. But a course, literally, module 1, module 2, module 3, module 4, module 5. I have courses that have 1 module, and I have courses that have 12 modules, right? Again, an e-product, a digital product. I don't have to have anything. It's me recording videos, creating workbooks, and getting my clients and customers the result I promised them. Of course, that is easily another stream of income from your business. So if you are a holistic coach, guess what? You can create a course, how to go vegan in a cost-efficient way, like on a budget, or with kids, right? Like what, how, and it would have like recipes and different strategies to incorporate the kids and shopping lists, and that would be the modules, right? You're teaching people the mindset behind it, the benefits of it. All of that stuff can literally be in a course and can literally be a course and transform someone's life, which is the purpose of getting knowledge out there in the first place, right? All right, so we got ebook, we got course. Let me post this up. I got my notes right here. All right. Then number 3 is speaking engagements. What? You thought because a pandemic is going on that people aren't having events? Not true. There's events going on all over the place. And now, even more than ever, online events, like legitimate events where people are paying to have access into this event and with the people. So if you are positioned yourself as an expert already with your ebooks, you've accomplished some things and garnered some testimonials and testimonies from your courses and things of that nature, you literally have a great opportunity and platform to be a speaker at an event, which will help a lot of people, because a lot of times people may read a book and it's like, okay, I get it. And then when they go to an event and they hear even like the same thing, they're like, click, right? But that you can literally be a speaker, and that will generate you and garner you even more income. Actually, speaking engagements are perfect. And what was one of the things that really helped my business really get into the word of mouth category, because when I did speaking engagements in person, that was pre-COVID, but even I was doing stuff online too, like Facebook Live, Zoom, podcasts and stuff like that. People understood it and they were like, oh my goodness, this makes so much sense. I have to reach out to her, or she would be great for this person or that person, their loved one, what have you. And that helped me to get, that looks so weird. Okay. That helped me to get a lot of clientele. And of course it helped me to get a lot more business as well, because I was paid for many of the speaking engagements that I said yes to. So that's another great way. Number 4 is memberships. Now, I'm going to be honest. I don't know who put it out there. Oh, memberships are so easy. And that is not true. Memberships require you to have buy-in. So you have to have people who are following you, who will be willing to see you every single month, right? And you teach them something for an extended amount of time, and then they pay you for that. So that takes some skill and some strategy, just having a membership altogether. But then also too, it does take that buy-in for your audience with you, okay? But it is a great stream of income. It's a great way to really cater to your clientele, get them even greater results, keep them motivated, going, give them access to information that other people don't have. When I had my membership going, that was in 2000. We did it for about 10 months, I'm gonna say. Yeah, we did for about 10 months out of the year. It was phenomenal. And I was giving them like how to start your stocks. I was giving them insider tips and tricks into building out their stock portfolio. I was showing them how to write an ebook from A to Z. It wasn't an extra charge because they paid for the membership. That was already in there. You know what I mean? Like, that's what we covered. Going from no side hustle to a side hustle, online side hustle. And this was right on top of the pandemic. So it was like they were positioning themselves to ride out the pandemic on a high note, right? It was like the perfect timing. It was great, right? Because of the pandemic, a lot of stuff was happening, things like that. So it was very encouraging. It was very motivating. I was giving them resources to videos and training that they would not have otherwise had access to. And if they did have access to it, they would have paid a lot of money. And I came on there like I came on there even cuter than this, honey. My face was beat, hair was done, I was dressed to the nines, and I was delivering that information, and it was phenomenal. It was phenomenal. So, but it did take effort. It really did. And I would prepare what we would talk about every month would be a different topic, and I would make sure to have a complimentary workbook. So it was like a master class, had the workbook that went along with the master class. And so it literally covered life, what I talk about all the time, FIMPS. F for financial aspect of life, E for emotional aspect of life, M for mental aspect, P for physical, S for spiritual. We covered the FIMPS, honey, and they are set. So we have people who were not authors become authors. We have people who had no business have business. We have people who just like, some of them went through my coaching certification program, came in, they got the stuff they need. They were out there like boom, 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 boom. I got my client. They increased their prices. I got paid $3,000 one client. I'm like, yes, come on, like in a pandemic. But that took some effort. But it is a great stream of income. It's a really great source, especially when you have the buy-in and you have those people who believe in you, who want more of you, and you give it to them in that membership, okay? Last but not least is events that you either go to, in tandem or in partnership with somebody else, or an event that you personally host. I mean, at the end of the day, you literally are showing up to your clients as a resource in their life that they didn't have before. I don't care if you're selling hair. I don't care if you're selling clothes, if you're a horticulturist, if you are making organic toothpaste, shea butter, I don't care what you are, what you're doing. You literally are a resource, a lifeline to somebody. And so when you have events, whether it's just an online event or it's a physical event and you guys are doing social distancing or what have you, or you're having a big event and they're able to stream it in the different places that they're at, the truth is events create community, and people may never remember all the stuff that you said, but they will always remember how you made them feel. And when people feel a certain way, when they're listening to you, when they're with you, when you have an event, they will love to constantly do business with you, be there with you, do stuff with, like, it's just community. And at the end of the day, if you don't know, that's what we're created for. We're created for community. Man should not be alone. Literally, mankind shall not be alone. We love community. We love feeling understood. We love not feeling like a black sheep, or even if it's a community of black sheep, see what I'm saying? Like, it's still a community. We love to be amongst those who understand us, who have the same dreams, goals, vision as us, laugh at the same things, so on and so forth. So those are 5 ways that you as a coach can make, or an online business person, period, can make and have an additional stream of income with one business. Okay. So ebook, a course, speaking engagements, memberships, and events. That's just 5. All right. So with that being said, I won't leave you and just be like, go do all 5. No. Do yourself a favor. Pick one out of the 5 that I listed and put that on your agenda and make that work, and put some lighter fluid on that thing. Spark a match and light that bad boy up. Let it work for you. And whichever one you decide to do, put it in the comments. Let me know. I always check my comments and I will respond to you, especially if you have a question, or, you're like not sure what to do. Let's talk about it. And I'll definitely look forward to seeing you in the next video. So check this out. If it's your first time, you already know, smack that subscribe button, hit that bell, boom, notifications, and of course, smash that thumbs up. While you're here, you might as well watch another video, because honey, what else are you doing? You already got your pen and pad ready. Get on to another one. Let's go. Go ahead.